is a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Ish Smith is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor. And it's Noel in the 4 spot.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
Smith kicks to Irving. He feeds it to Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Cleveland moving it around. 5 on the clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And he gets it to go. Stauskas has got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Outside Irving. Back to James. Thompson inside. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Again, James missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Okafor. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That one on Love.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Here's Smith. LeBron with the block. By himself. And Irving throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. And that one's good. Thompson's got 6.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And the rejection by Love. James with it. Now Smith defending. Love dishes to Smith. And the shot falls short this time.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Beautiful. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season after all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around. They settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense, as it fits and starts, but defensively, they found some traction.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shumpert gets a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
As you said, the 76ers will be a team built on defense going forward. At least that's what it seems like to me. They have very active hands and can bother a lot of shots. They also force a ton of turnovers as well.
Dellavedova. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And, you know, guys, the Sixers did force a lot of turnovers, but they also gave the ball away the most in the NBA, so kind of negated the turnovers they forced. They can be as defensive as they want, but they've got to get better at taking care of the ball if they're going to improve.
Now here's Shumpert. Here's Fry. And Embiid with the block. That's a 2 from Smith. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Leading by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Grant at small forward with Noel at the 4. Stauskas is out there with Ish Smith. And it's Okafor in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Love. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Love. 10 points for Iman Shumpert.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Okafor. They can't stop the run with that one. The drive by James. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. LeBron's got 6.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Ball's knocked loose. Shumpert with the steal. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Thompson with it. Now Okafor defending. Shumpert passes to Love. Inside. Got a piece of it. Irving. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk. Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And now the 76ers on the break. Unloads from 9. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Hey, guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
Stauskas kicks to Okafor. Good ball movement here by the 76ers.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
The shot by LeBron, no good. The 76ers trail by 21. And Noel kicks to Covington. Buries the long-range jumper. Covington's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Love dishes to LeBron. Pass to Thompson. And Love has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And that one's good. Noel.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
A bit of a slow start to the career of Nick Stauskas. Was a highly touted rookie a year ago, but had a hard time finding minutes early on last year. That will change as he becomes more experienced.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And last season, Clark Stauskas' minutes grew with his play. At the end of the season, he was a big rotation guy.
Yeah, and it wasn't just his scoring or ability to shoot that he displayed. I mean, we know he can shoot the ball, but he showed he's a very smart player in the half court and pretty good passer, too.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Oh my God.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Ish Smith, he's checked in for Robert Covington.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And Embiid drops them both. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Thompson passes to Embiid. Out to Thompson. Smith on the wing. Tries from 16. And Carl Landry picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Carl Landry. The pass to Smith. Outside, Jones. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Thompson outside. Smith with a wide open look.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the 2nd annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. It's East versus West. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burke on the sideline as well. Welcome to Minnesota, the home court advantage for the Timberwolves here at the Target Center. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Ariza and Jones at the small and power forward. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. Now here's Harden. Whoa! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Here's Rubio. Shot clock at 5. To the right side. Levine can't hit.
And Dwight Howard, a former 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, still remains a fearsome presence in the paint.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
That's good. No doubt Howard, a dominant rim protector and one of the premier rebounders of the game. He is always there and always as a force to be dealt with.
Yeah, he really is, Kevin. He's a big reason the Rockets are an elite defensive team. I mean, don't forget also that he's one of the most athletic centers in league history. He still can get it done.
Stolen by Harden. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Doubled by Howard. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Harden kicks to Howard. Ariza has the open look. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Harden right side. Ariza dishes to Harden. To the middle. Jones the pass to Ariza. Shot clock at 3. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Harden missing again. Puts one up from 19. Towns, no luck.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And he gets it to go. Levine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Ariza, right side. He kicks to Howard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Muhammad, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Houston shooting their first free throw this game.
And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
Harden kicks to Beverly. Houston moving the ball around. Jones dishes to Howard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Prince comes in for Levine. And a switch here also for Houston. Beasley's checked in. Now here's Rubio. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Muhammad kicks to Prince. Muhammad with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Haynes checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. McDaniels, who's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terrian for Patrick Beverly. Here's Terry. Rubio with the rebound.
Tayshaun Prince, one of the ultimate Velcro guys. I mean, he's been in the league a long time. The consummate pro, as detailed, steady, and unflappable as they come.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And it's Terry off the drive. Capella kicks to Brewer. Pass to Capella. Lets it go from deep. Brewer's shot is off. And back to Tayshaun Prince for a moment. So much big game experience, a championship in 04 with the Pistons. That has to rub off on a team when you have a guy like that around in the locker room, on the floor. He's seen it all.
You know, it's a great point. And whether it's in games or practice or even in the locker room, his presence adds continuity. It's like having an extra coach looking out for the younger player.
Here's Pekovic with the shot. And Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Muhammad. And it's off from three-point range.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Pekovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pekovic has got his first points in this one. It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves played postseason basketball. Last trip to the postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
Wow, that was a long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right. Offensive rebound.
That's the kind of lead you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. And, you know, even though the Wolves have been out of the playoffs so long, you get the sense it won't be too much longer. They've got a really nice core to build around, and I think could be special, especially Andrew Wiggins.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Here's Rubio. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets, they lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, you know, what are your thoughts?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the line.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Towns. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Jones checked in for Michael Beasley. Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Levine passes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Harden with the defensive effort.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Jones. Back to Harden. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
Here's Harden. No luck. Wiggins with some nice D.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence. he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Rockets leading by 5. Harden. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just call him the beard. James Harden, not just iconic, but also entering the conversation for the best player in the NBA.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garnett's checked in. And speaking of Harden and being the best, he'd certainly tell you so. He referred to himself as the best all-around player in the league. What do you think?
And I think he's right in that category. A lot of people laughed him off when he said that, but he's been a legitimate MVP candidate. His defense has gotten better, and obviously his offensive game is off the charts.
To halt the run. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Andrew Wiggins. Kicks it out to Ariza. Howard dishes to Jones. Ariza outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Garnett kicks to Zhang. Pass to Towns. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. The feed to McDaniels. On the left block. Here's Capella. Pass to McDaniels. He dishes it to Terry. Another shot. And scoring with the play inside is McDaniels. McDaniels got 6.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to... Oh! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Rockets were terrific on the road last season, Clark. Tied for second with the Clippers for the most road wins in the league.
26-15, although if you want to get picky about it, they had one of those wins in Mexico City, so maybe 25.5 road wins for them.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Adrian Payne comes in for Wiggins. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine. And a switch here also for Houston. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Jones. Here's Pekovic. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And I do remember that Mexico City game last year for the Rockets. A huge turnout for them. It felt like they were the crowd favorites. Still, you can't take anything away from their road performances last season.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Kevin Garnett. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Look at that. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And Pekovic throws it down.
Good, just like the soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out. You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Here's Muhammad. Pekovic passes to Muhammad. Goes back up. And the release was before the buzzer.
All right, target setter coming out of the court.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
So on the floor for Houston. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the point. Rockets leading by 5. On the wing, Harden. He's got 7. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Listen, guys, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA. Arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Feeds it to Levine.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
I agree with you. I mean, anytime you can push things forward as you approach the end of the third quarter, it puts you in good position for that last quarter, which we all know is crunch time.
And James Harden really an offense unto himself, as Greg was just talking about. They had a stat which combined three-pointer made and three-point makes created with a pass. Harden was first, and Clark, it wasn't even close.
Well, that was a mouthful in terms of breaking down those analytics, but I tell you what, he does a great job of attacking and finding teammates for threes. I can put it simply that way.
It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgui Dieng. Adrian Payne comes in for Towns. Muhammad, he's checked in for Levine, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. You can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe two, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes, shot for shot.
And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Ariza against Wiggins. Howard at the elbow. There's the dish to Beverly. That's good. Ariza's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
And on the subject of Pekovic, last season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders if his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Jones kicks to Muhammad. All sorts of time. And too long on the shot.
And guys, I for one can relate to what Pekovic is going through. I mean, it's not easy as a big man to get those injuries to your legs. I mean, you're carrying a lot of weight and force around. I mean, let's hope Nikola finds a little more luck going forward as far as the injuries.
And Harden with the stuff.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Ariza. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 15. Jones dishes to Pekovic. It's stolen by Jones. The finish. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And here's Harden for 3. No basket. That's his 4th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Here's Pekovic. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the layup is good. Pekovic has got 4 this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Hey, guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Adrian Payne. Prince comes in for Wiggins. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Jones.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And Brewer kicks to Ariza. And it's blocked.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Muhammad, the pass to Pekovic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Shoots from the baseline. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Beverly wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Levine, good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Here's Ariza. Off target from outside.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
.27 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Beasley. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Garnett comes in for Towns. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Tayshaun Prince. It's tipped. And they're running. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. On top, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Garnett, and it's Jang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Terry. Beasley outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
And Corey Brewer, guys, out of
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now.
My man, I got next. Yo, I got next right here. I'm next. I got next game. Hey, I'm next. Hey, yo, right here. I got next. Yo, let me get next. get next? Yo, I got next game. My man, I got next. Yo, you get next game. I'm next. Hey, right here, I got next. I'm next. I got next game. Hey, you're my man. I got next. I'm next. Hey, I'm next. yo, right here. Let's go, I got next. Hey, yo, let me get next. I got next. Yo, let me get next. Oh, mouse in the house, take that. Don't let him shoot that. next. I got next game. Right here, I got next. Next. I got next game. Yo, I got next. Hey, yo, right here. Let's go. I got next. Hey, yo, let me get next. got next. Yo, let me get the next game. Yo, let me get next. Hey, yo, let me get next. Hey, yo, my man, I got next.